It's time for AT's Neato Stat of the Night. Brought to you by no one. Now, Shaquille, we know the greatest scoring performance in history was set at 100 points by Wilt Chamberlain. How do you feel about that?
Well, no doubt, Chuck. Wilt was one of the best centers of all time, I have to admit. I think we have the radio footage where he did drop 100 points and the announcers are going crazy. Let's take a listen.
146. Now let's see if they found somebody quick. Rogers throws long to Chamberlain. He's got it. He's trying to get up. He shoots. No good. The rebound, Luckenbill. Back to Chamberlain. He shoots up. No good. In and out. The rebound, Luckenbill. Back to Rucklick. Into Chamberlain. He made it. He made it. He made it. A different dunk. He made it. The fans are all over the floor. They stopped the game. People are running out on the court. 100 points for Wilt Chamberlain. They stopped the game. People are crowding, pounding him, banging him. The Warrior players are all over him. Fans are coming out of the stadium.
No doubt that was a fantastic performance, and not just that long ago, a rookie came out and dropped 120 points against the New York Knicks about roughly a month before the 100-point anniversary. How do you feel about this, Shaquille?
He has a place in the league, and I have no doubt he may go down as one of the best centers to have played the game today. Of course, I am still Kazam.
Well, thank you, Shaquille. And now we're going to show you the highlight of how he dropped the 120 points against the New York Knicks. Please enjoy. Quick Hall of Fame verification check as we jump into this game against the New York Knicks in Madison Square Gardens. Get that block real quick. Get out of here, young fella. And what you were hearing Sir Charles and Shaquille O'Neal talking about earlier on there was, of course, the 100-point game that Wilt Chamberlain had against the New York Knicks in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the Philadelphia Warriors, I'm pretty sure they were called the Warriors back then, were playing, of course, the New York Knicks, and Wilt Chamberlain went off that game. Of course, he dropped 100 points. You could hear the radio broadcast. The announcer was going, well, I want to say he went batshit crazy, but he didn't. He was going, he was getting hyped. He was like, oh damn, that's the record set. That's the record set, which is just amazing. And you know what? During this game against the New York Knicks, I was looking at the schedule of who we were playing, and of course New York popped up on the 6th or the 2nd of February, and I was like, I think now's the time, because I don't have another game against the Knicks for quite some time. There's not a game in March, so I can't really bring it to you then. So I kind of scheduled it. I looked at the schedule and I said, you know what? This is my only chance I have to drop 100 points against the Knicks, and it's in Madison Square Garden. So I was like, let's just go out there and do our best, get as many points as we can, and set a new record in the Garden, because Kobe has the record for most points scored in the Garden. I think it's 61. This is I think opposing player, I should say, setting most points scored against the Knicks was 61. Of course, we came through and broke that. I was gonna say broke that by, well, nearly double, 120 points, which is just ridiculous. You see me going down right here, trying to draw that foul on Amari Stoudemire, I think it is, but it didn't go through. It's all good. Going back up and playing a little bit like Wilt Chamberlain at this point, just going in, banging, and just trying to finish that basket. But oh my goodness, Chris, Ice Cube, you are needed. It is time for the Sprite Slam. Damn! Hoo-wee, and it ain't even Friday. Throwing down that jam, and don't be scared now, cause it's a block. Get out of here. I have to show some homage with the blocks, because Wilt Chamberlain was a heck of a blocker. Oh my goodness, Chris. Ice Cube, you are needed again. It's time for the Sprite Slam. Damn! Ooh-wee. And it ain't even next Friday. Throwing it down on Carmelo Anthony, who does not have his headband on, which is weird, because I think I've noticed this happen to other players as well. I think LeBron hasn't had his headband on as well in recent games. I think that might just be something that's happened, a weird glitch out thing for just February in general. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a one-off game where you just thought, you know what, I don't want to wear my headband, and it just looks weird. I'm not used to seeing Carmelo Anthony without his headband, but hey, it is what it is. Perhaps I should have wore a headband in honor of Wilt scoring 100 points, but clearly forgot about it, didn't think about it, and didn't do it because it completely slipped my mind. Going back inside, we should have really... I was wanting to pass the ball so much in this game, but I thought, nah, I've passed the other games. Let me just go for the points in this game. So if you're like, oh, you're a ball hog, it's like, yeah, I don't care. This game, I was going after that scoring record. I don't care if I'm a ball hog this game. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I said that challenge to myself is break a Wilt Chamberlain's points and, well, record in points scored in one game. And you see there we're just hitting that 51-point marker. And we're going to continue our assault against the New York Knicks. And this brings me to a question. I'm watching a lot of footage of Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell. And I'm watching a lot of interviews as well, just because whenever I drop a game like this or do something really that's equivalent to a historic player, I kind of look up the, you know, the history behind it, like, oh, they scored 100 points, how did they feel, this, that, you know, interview, the talks, everything, you know, even the highlights of the game if they're available. And I was just thinking, how do you guys think Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell would play in today's game? Me personally, I think Wilt would average probably about 40 points, 20 boards. I have no doubt if he was playing today in the game, like maybe not in his prime, but just close enough towards the end of his career, I still think he'd average about 40 points. That's honestly what I think, because he'd just go inside and just bully people down though. That's what I think. In his prime, I think he'd probably average about 50, possibly even 60 points in today's game. But yet again, we won't know. Carmelo Anthony once again popping up without the headband. And as for Bill Russell, I think he'd probably average about 30 and 30. That's right, 30 points, 30 rebounds. And I probably think he'd average about 4 to 5 assists. Possibly 4 to 5 assists, probably more. But I'm thinking he'd probably average 4 to 5 blocks per game as well, which is going to be ridiculous to see, because not many players have done that. They didn't track blocks back in the day, and you know, Bill Russell was a, how do I call it? What's the correct terminology here for me to use? Not even terminology, the correct word for me to use. He was a defensive anchor. Of course, that's the right word, but I want to say something else. Like he was a monster on defense, is all I can say. And Carmelo's getting real pissed off at this point. Say, hey, what's going on? Well, you know what? Thomas Robinson's saying, hey, take it easy. Just go to the free throw line, shoot them free throws. And you guys are probably wondering, where the heck is LaMarcus Aldridge? LaMarcus Aldridge has been injured. He got injured the game previously. He twisted his ankle. And, you know, I looked up his thing, how long he's going to be out for. He says it's sore, so it's day to day. So he might be back possibly next game, next video, next gameplay. Backing down, I think that's Amari Stoudemire once again. Going up, finishing that. Was that Iman Shumpert? Try to block Amari or Iman. I can't really see. Got to increase that damn view. I think that was Amari Stoudemire grabbing that rebound, going back down. We should have kicked Darrell Duracell, Bunny Rabbit Wright, who was at the top of the three. But hey, like I said, I don't care if I'm being a ball hog. I'm going after the points this game. If you want to see me assist, go check out my other videos. I'm averaging, well, I try and average a quadruple double. I'm kicking it out then and there, so I'm just doing that. If you want to go see some assists, go check out my old videos. On my next video, I will be getting them assists. But as for this video, it's all about them points, them blocks, and them rebounds. I was trying to get 20 rebounds so it could feel Wilt Chamberlain-esque, but didn't turn out like that. Going to the free throw line, and there's something crazy. Wilt Chamberlain, like if you've played him in NBA 2K14 or just NBA 2K in general, you know his free throw release is quite quick and quite weird and hard to time. I think he wasn't that good of a free throw shooter. I think he was average. I think he was averaging about probably 50 to 60%. I could be wrong. I haven't checked it up, but I've heard talks that he wasn't that much of a good free throw shooter. But when he was playing against the New York Knicks, when he dropped the 100-point game, he had quite a lot of free throws. I think he was 28 for 32, according to the score sheet. That's just me going off the top of my head. I think it was roughly those numbers, which is ridiculous. So he was feeling on fire that game, no doubt. Them free throws really did help out getting the 100-point game. Going back to the free throw line, you see we are still using the Kevin Garnett free throws. Release point, excellent right there. We're getting the A+, the A, and it's going down. Back down the post, doing what we do, and of course we're gonna shot fake and finish that basket over Andrea Bargnani. You know what? I'm just gonna stop saying it because I can't pronounce it. I guess that's something I gotta work on, I guess. So let's continue on with this game, shall we? We get sent back to the free throw line. Of course, we're gonna knock down these free throws, and yeah, that's basically the fourth quarter. And you see, this is our, oh my goodness. What a ridiculous stuff. Get out the way, young fella. Get out the way. Amari Stoudemire, this is time for your Facebook moment. I am on Facebook, by the way. Like the Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. You'll never miss a video. That was our 98th point, and you see right there, that was 100th point. That's officially tied with Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points in the game. Going back down, of course, we gotta finish that for the 102. So, you know what? I thought maybe I should start getting them assists, try and go for that quad dub. Because I know I can grab a rebound, no problem. But, nah, I don't think so. I'm going to shot fake, drive it in a little bit more, and you know what? I see Thomas Robinson. Let's get one assist at least. So, technically still a ball hog, but yeah, what? Yeah, doesn't matter. Going back, grabbing that 10th rebound, hustling down court, social media challenge complete. You can see it right there. And let's add another 2 points to this stat line. 104 points. We are going to keep attacking the Knicks because, yeah, it's just going to be fun. We're just trying to set a new record for points. You see the score right there is pretty much we're going to come through with a win, no doubt. Pulling up, shooting that mid-range jumper because we do have that mid-range, of course. And I want to try and turn around, knock down this fadeaway, which we do over Amari Stoudemire. He can't stop that. We have that reach, that length, and that height on that vertical fadeaway shot. And basically, yeah, this is pretty much how the game has been dictated. The skyhook for Kareem. And let's have another skyhook for Wilt, shall we? Back down Amari Stoudemire for Wilt. Buckets. There's the post move score. We finished with 120 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. And I think we had like 11 or 12 blocks. So we finished with a triple-double nonetheless. And that's basically the end of the game. If you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It helps out a lot. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And this is basically a blowout. You see Joe Freeland happy and all the teammates happy. We're cool, we're chilling. There's the team stats right there. I'm going to leave you with the post-game conference. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, since the verse is ending, I'm going to thank you all for listening. Peace to you. Enjoy your day. I'm going to show you the team total stats right there. Peace.
Well, congratulations on breaking the NBA record for points scored in a game. That's a pretty incredible feat. You have now surpassed some of the legends in the history of this league. How does it feel to be in their company?
Ooh, boy, it feels great to watch your shots fall like that. My teammates really set me up out there tonight. I really have to hand it to those guys. Wow, what an amazing feeling this truly is. I'm humbled, honestly.